Now turn to Section 2. Section 2. You will hear a talk on the radio about sustainable tourism in rural communities. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Welcome to today's program, where we'll be exploring the vital topic of sustainable tourism in rural communities. Over the past decade, there's been a significant shift in how travelers choose their destinations. Many are seeking authentic experiences that allow them to connect with nature, culture, and the local way of life. This growing interest presents both opportunities and challenges for rural areas around the world. Firstly, let's define what we mean by sustainable tourism. In essence, it's tourism that meets the needs of present tourists and host regions while protecting and enhancing opportunities for the future. It focuses on managing resources so that economic, social, and environmental needs can be fulfilled without compromising the cultural integrity and ecological balance of the area. Rural communities often possess unique cultural heritage and pristine natural environments. Sustainable tourism can be a powerful tool to promote economic development in these areas. By attracting visitors, rural communities can generate income that supports local businesses, such as family-owned inns, craft markets, and guided tour services. This economic boost can lead to improved infrastructure, healthcare, and education for residents. Moreover, sustainable tourism encourages the preservation of local traditions and customs. Visitors are often eager to learn about traditional farming techniques, folklore, and artisanal crafts. By showcasing these aspects of their culture, rural communities can foster a sense of pride among residents and ensure that their heritage is passed down to future generations. Environmental conservation is another critical component. Rural areas are typically rich in biodiversity, featuring landscapes like forests, mountains, and rivers that are home to various plant and animal species. Sustainable tourism promotes activities that minimize environmental impact, such as hiking, birdwatching, and eco-friendly lodging. Tourists are educated about the importance of protecting these natural resources, which can lead to increased support for conservation efforts. However, it's essential to approach tourism development thoughtfully. Without proper management, an influx of visitors can strain local resources, disrupt ecosystems, and alter the social fabric of the community. For example, overuse of trails can lead to soil erosion, and excessive water consumption by hotels can deplete local supplies. To prevent such issues, communities must implement strategies like limiting the number of visitors during peak seasons and enforcing regulations that protect the environment.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 15 to 20. Now listen carefully and answer questions 15 to 20.
Community involvement is key to the success of sustainable tourism. Local residents should have a say in how tourism is developed and managed. This inclusion ensures that the benefits of tourism are distributed fairly and that initiatives align with the community's values and needs. Training programs can equip locals with the skills necessary to participate effectively, whether as tour guides, entrepreneurs, or conservationists. Education also plays a significant role. Tourists need to be aware of how their actions impact the destinations they visit. Simple practices like disposing of waste properly, respecting wildlife, and adhering to cultural norms can make a substantial difference. Providing visitors with this information can enhance their experience and reduce negative impacts. Technology offers new avenues to promote sustainable tourism in rural areas. Online platforms can connect travelers with authentic local experiences, such as homestays or volunteer opportunities in conservation projects. Social media can raise awareness about lesser-known destinations, spreading the benefits of tourism more evenly and reducing pressure on overcrowded hotspots. Despite the advantages, challenges remain. Securing funding for sustainable projects can be difficult, and there may be resistance to change within the community. Additionally, global events like pandemics can disrupt tourism and threaten the livelihoods of those who depend on it. Therefore, building resilience through diversification and sustainable practices is crucial. In conclusion, sustainable tourism in rural communities is more than just a trend. It's a pathway to preserving our world's cultural and natural heritage while promoting economic well-being. By balancing the needs of tourists and locals and prioritizing environmental stewardship, we can create enriching experiences that benefit everyone involved. As travelers, we have the responsibility to choose destinations and activities that support these goals. And as communities, embracing sustainable tourism can lead to long-term prosperity and preservation of what makes these places unique. Thank you for joining us today. Next week, we'll delve into how agricultural innovations are shaping the future of rural economies. Until then, let's continue to explore ways we can travel responsibly and make a positive impact on the world around us.
This is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers.